people? It's me, the third wheel, Rick Serrano the third from the Wrestling POV podcast. And do I have something special for you? Celebrity video messages. You can request a video message from a celebrity for a personal connection, a shout out for a birthday gift, a wedding gift, a Christmas gift, a Valentine's Day gift, any kind of gift. You get a celebrity to send you a video message. Choose from hundreds of celebrities. Enter the details you want the celebrity to mention, and you get to pay safely and securely with PayPal or any debit card or credit card. You will receive an email with your video and downloadable links as soon as the celebrity recorded your video. Most videos take between 2 days or 2 weeks to complete. The best part is a percentage of the proceeds go to charity. Get video messages from celebrities like the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, Kurt Angle, Jake the Snake Roberts, Austin Aries, Booker T. Tell me you didn't just say that. Oh, I did. Rob Van Dam, Mick Foley, DDP, and other celebrities from Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, Star Trek, Star Wars, the UFC, NFL, NBA, TV stars, movie stars, musicians, and more. Just click the link below this video and you will get a celebrity to send you a personal message today. And don't forget to check out the Wrestling POV podcast for new episodes every Saturday on iTunes, YouTube, and Podbean for free.
That is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Warning, wrestling POV's content may contain language that is not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, here's your headline.
Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Wrestling POV. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Miguel Cole.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
And the third wheel, Rick Serrano III.
Hey people.
And of course, if you didn't notice, I did not mention Mimi Goody. She is she's taking a little bit of a hiatus. She went back to school, and with work, things that are just a little bit tight for her schedule. So she's gonna take a break for a little while. She does miss everybody. She says she wish she could be on more every week, but school comes first, I guess, right?
Mr. Tony, can I say something about Mimi?
Yeah.
Okay, I know me and Mimi, we've had our differences, but at the end of the day, I really do care about her. And
Okay.
I hope she has a good time going back to school. But I do have this to say.
What?
Mimi, you are interesting.
But stupid.
But stupid. Damn, man.
Messed up.
That's cold-blooded.
That is, man. All right, but either way, we do have another person to fill in for Mimi Goody. Okay?
Oh my goodness, this is the time.
And he is with us right now, Todd Silver from Lime. His name is Todd Silver. What was that, Miguel?
What's up, everybody?
So he's going to be taking Mimi Goody's place. When the pay-per-view comes up, Mimi will join us. So we're going to have a four-way. Does that sound right? I don't know. So, sorry, Miguel. You didn't get the position. My bad.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of bull poop if you ask me.
So, Todd, already you pissed off Miguel, so...
It won't be the last time.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so we got a very long show today. We got news, we got rumors, we got injuries, we got NXT, we got SummerSlam, we got Raw, we got SmackDown. That's a lot for one show.
It is.
So we did crown a new Wrestling POV champion in the name of, what was his name? Elios? Is that?
Elio Canella from Toronto, Canada is the new
Wait a minute. Whoa. He's from Canada?
From Canada, the WPOV countries: the United States, London, England, and now it is being held in Toronto, Canada. In second place. Boys, isn't that the first loser?
Oh my God! All right, well, either way, congratulations. But he's only going to hold on to it for about 5 weeks now. So
Hashtag I'm gonna get my belt back.
So we got lots to talk about, but before we go into that, we are going to have to go to the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Rick.
All right, and before we do that, let's get into some birthdays. Yahoo! All right, our first birthday, Apollo Crews turns 30 years old.
Apollo Creed. Come on, man, my jokes are funny too. Shit.
That's all right. It's all right.
Oh, wait, how old is he?
30.
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Former Divas champion Eve Torres turns 33 years old.
Wow, where is she at? Nobody
somewhere.
knows. Nobody knows.
We also got Funaki. He turns 49.
49. Wow.
Number 1 SmackDown announcer.
Yes, indeed. What the hell was that? All right, go ahead.
Just so happens, Jimmy and Jay Uso were born on the same exact day in the same exact year. They turned
Really?
32 years old. Happy birthday.
Jesus Christ.
The hell are the odds of that?
I know, right?
We have the king of the cruiserweights, Neville, turns 31 years old.
Wow, a lot of 30s this week, huh?
Yeah, but do you think he looks a little bit older than that? Just
No.
a little bit? No.
No.
Todd,
Younger?
he doesn't look 30. He looks 31 to you?
A bit older.
All right, see? Look at that. You're
No.
doing the right thing, Todd, and agreeing with me. See? This guy's good. I like this guy.
Oh, shut up.
It's the New York thing.
Yeah,
I'm
there
from
you
New
go.
York, too.
Yeah, you're in New Mexico now.
Shut up. Dang it.
Next up, we got Paul Ellering, turns 64 years old.
You gotta speak up.
That's cold.
He
man.
looks a lot older than 64.
He does look a lot older than 64. Are you kidding me, man? He needs one of those walkers when he comes into the ring. Jesus. I love Paul Ellering, don't get me wrong, but
Oh, yeah.
come on, bro, man. When he was walking down, he's like, with his back hunched
How
over.
great would it be if we had him and Bruno Sammartino in the same ring? They look like brothers.
They do. I ain't gonna lie there. They do. Holy cow. Yeah. So wait, how old? 64?
That was old. Johnson turned 73 years old.
Who's 73? You broke up.
Rocky Johnson,
Rocky Johnson. No kidding.
the great one's daddy.
Yeah. Papa.
Yeah, can I interrupt for a second?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You're talking about Bruno Sammartino. I don't know if you guys saw that on the WWE website. Bruno Mars, the singer Bruno Mars, met Bruno Sammartino recently.
Finally.
And I just found out that Bruno Mars was named after Bruno Sammartino. They met for the first time, like, the other day. I thought that was pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And if he could sing like Bruno Mars, he's the best in the world.
Ooh, Bruno Sammartino?
Yeah, I heard he did. I heard he taught Bruno Mars everything he knows.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
I like you guys. You guys are good people already. I'm gonna stick around, I think.
Okay, that's good. Stick around. I don't know about the end of the show, but go ahead.
All right. It is now time for. Wait, what the heck? You're not gonna say it's my birthday, Rick? You're fired. Wait, what? I don't even work for you. Oh, sorry. It is also Vince McMahon Jr.'s 72nd birthday.
I was waiting for you to say that one.
Holy cow, man. He's getting up there.
72. Yes, sir.
He is getting up there. My goodness. Wow.
All right.
The balls.
Can I continue, Vince? Go ahead.
Sounds
All
like
right,
he's
it is
breaking
now
the room.
time He is. He's right next to me. It is now time for the wrestling news from around the world. Okay, it's time for Lucha Underground.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Miguel. Prince Puma defeated Pentagon Dark to win the Cueto Cup.
Come Come on, that was only obvious, right?
They absolutely tore the house down, though. Yo, 2 Canadian destroyers. Both men hit it back to back. How amazing is that? You have to see it, I'm telling you. Amazing match.
It was good.
So Prince Puma is now the new #1 contender, and he will either face Johnny Mundo or Rey Mysterio. And here's the answer. Johnny Mundo defeated Rey Mysterio to keep his Lucha Underground Championship because of outside interference.
Wow.
So, next week, Prince Puma versus Johnny Mundo. This has to mean that Prince Puma's going to win, seeing how Johnny Mundo is now with TNA and Rey Mysterio is leaving.
Yeah.
So, Prince Puma's going to be the Lucha Underground champion.
I like him. I'm waiting for him to come to WWE.
Yeah,
But as Ricochet, though, not as Prince Puma.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's all the news I have for today.
All right, I got tons of rumors, so bear with me. Rick, this one is going to be your favorite. It is rumored that Triple H is expected to be on television towards the end of the year.
God.
Yeah, it's to start his Road to WrestleMania tour. If you don't know that by now, I don't know what the hell you're thinking. Seriously. It's also rumors that his creative plans are being kept a secret. But my sources told me that he may appear on SmackDown instead of Raw to give SmackDown more of a rating.
That's so preposterous right there.
I'm telling you, man.
Right there. Come on.
He might feud with
SmackDown is not that bad, man.
he might feud with AJ. Who knows? So
Please.
yeah, I know, right? All right, now still going with Triple H. Yeah, there's more for him. He is planning on forming a newer version of Evolution with Kevin Owens leading the way. So with that rumor being said, and Kevin Owens is on SmackDown, don't you think there's got to be some kind of truth to it that he will be on SmackDown?
I guess
Just
so.
a little bit?
You know what, Tony? Your rumors are always on point, bro.
They
They're
are.
always on point.
Because my sources are within, and I can't reveal these sources. I never did.
Sources? Interesting?
But they're not stupid. Okay, so now, there's a rumor match going forward. Is The Miz versus Samoa Joe for the IC belt at No Mercy, with Samoa Joe winning the title too.
Oh, okay. I can see that. That would be good for Joe.
Yeah, are you kidding me? Between the both of them with their promos, yeah, hell yeah, I can see that going on. Hell yeah.
And,
So
The Miz also just passed Ultimate Warrior for longest combined title reign for the IC title.
oh really?
Yeah, he's 6th all time.
Oh, that's interesting.
And no, Tony, no.
But stupid. All right, but obviously the WWE, they're nixing the whole Jason Jordan idea, which is good to me.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yes, definitely.
Rick, this is going to
Not for
break your
Jason
heart. This one's going to really break your heart. Yeah. Bobby Roode may be forced to change his entrance music.
I heard this.
Well,
This
you
is
did, huh?
terrible.
It is. So
Yeah.
apparently Vince feels that his music is way too over. And if Roode's debuted as a heel, he would be cheered. So they are keeping him as a baby face. But if they do decide to turn him heel, they will change his entrance music. So he came in as a baby face. That's what it looked like to me. And so he's going to keep the music only if he turns heel. So if he turns heel, he's going to get different music. All right?
Oh, that is not glorious.
No, it's not. That whole glorious thing fits him perfect. You know?
Perfect. And you
Yeah.
know, that was supposed to be Shinsuke Nakamura's song.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and they just said, yeah, it was supposed to be Shinsuke's, and then they said, nah, this doesn't fit. Of course it doesn't fit. Who the hell said Shinsuke Nakamura is going to come out glorious?
Yeah, no. I don't like it. But I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully he'll stay a babyface. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So-
Please.
Right? So finally, rumor is that Rusev and Lana are asking for their release as Rufus. You know who Rufus is? I know who Rufus is.
Yeah, that Rusev right there.
That Rufus, he's from Harlem.
Wait right there.
Rusev, he's not happy with his role. But it's kind of obvious he lost in 9 seconds to freaking Randy Orton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. So that means the storyline between Lana and Tamina, is that going to go out the window?
I hope not. I'm liking it now.
I am too. I'm invested in it, and if they take it away, I'm going to be pissed. You know. But we'll see what they go with Rusev. There's been some heat, I guess, with him, and also with Baron Corbin too. I don't know. I just don't know. We got to see where it goes. So that's all I got for rumors. What do you got for injury?
All right. Well, injuries are never a good thing, but
Nope.
I don't know about this one. Big Cass is going to be out
You're
for
dead.
9 months. With a
You're
torn
messed up,
ACL.
man. Come on, man. Give the guy a break, will you?
Well, Enzo did. He broke his ACL.
Yeah, by Enzo. Jesus Christ. Out of all people, Enzo. Yeah.
So he's going to be out for 9 months. He's most likely going to miss WrestleMania.
Ooh.
And Enzo gets to be on 205 Live.
Didn't I call that, though?
Feud.
Didn't I say that in my
Yes, you
rumors?
did. You did.
Ah,
See,
huh.
this is what I'm talking about, people.
That's right.
So Enzo's now on 205 Live, and he's going to be challenging Neville.
Nice.
I don't know.
He ain't gonna win.
And our last injury, Asuka, some of you say Asuka, she broke her collarbone at NXT TakeOver, and she's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. People
What?
are asking for the title. They want it away from her for 6 to 8 weeks. So
What?
I don't know.
That's no. Yeah, that ain't good, man. I like Asuka. Actually, I found an old picture of her. I'm gonna post it up on the Facebook page. She wore makeup, like face paint. I like that Asuka better than this one. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, oh yeah. But did that happen during the match?
That happened during the match. She finished the match with,
Did they say like what went in the match?
I think it's when she got slammed at one point by Ember Moon is when it happened. Like in
Really?
the middle of the match. Yeah.
Well, I gotta check it out, I guess.
The women are tough too.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So, all right, that's all you got for injury?
That's all I got.
All right, we're gonna go straight into NXT Takeover Brooklyn. Before I go into that, though, Mr. Todd Silver, is gonna be joining us, and I just want to say that I heard some things. Kind of got me upset. Not with you though. You know, it's just the rest of the. There's a lot of podcasts out there that do professional wrestling. Either they do WWE, you know, Raw, SmackDown, and all this other. Yeah, there's over 2,000 of them. But
we have the best.
we do have the best one, and I'm not just tooting our own horn, but we get to the point. We make the show as funny as we can, and you know. To be with us, it's a lot of fun. A lot of people enjoy our show. They say we're funny, and I think we're funny. I don't know about Mimi. Mimi wasn't that funny.
Funny looking.
Funny looking. Yeah, dang, that's messed up. Jesus.
Bummer.
But I don't know. I just, you know, there's a lot of people that think that their podcast is going to be great. And well, hey, you know what? I wish you all well. But when you get a chance to ride the pony, ride that good pony. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Bingo!
All right. Jesus Christ. All right, so let's go over to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. How'd you guys like the show? Either one of you can answer.
NXT was alright. I mean, that was alright. Ty, what did you think? What did you think about it?
It was okay. I mean, for me, NXT lost its appeal like when after the first NXT show. Yeah, you know, after all them jumped ship to a main roster, I lost interest in NXT.
Well,
I don't think it's the same anymore.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was bound to happen, though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, these guys, they get to NXT that doesn't really have that much experience going up to the main roster, so they go to NXT to harness their craft, and then they make it to the main roster once they, you know, Vince looks at him and says, "Yeah, I want him up." So, you know, it's bound to happen, but Triple H is just that good to where he can mold these guys to where they need to be, you know. And I don't think. What?
If you look at the superstars from NXT Takeover 1 in Brooklyn, you know, those guys on main roster, you know, they're making an impact.
Right.
You look at the guys now in NXT, and I really don't see them making like that big of an impact as the other guys.
Yeah, well, you got to look at it this way too. A lot of them are still new; they're still wet behind the ears. You know, you got to give them some time. There's definitely guys that are ready to head up to the main roster. Bobby Roode was one of them. I don't think Authors of Pain is ready. I still think they need some time. Sanity's definitely ready. But they'll come up with more characters, you know, in NXT, which is what I find interesting. You know, looking at all these different characters and watching them develop and build, and then heading up to the main roster. Are you kidding me? On SmackDown, I jumped for joy watching Bobby Roode finally make it. You know.
I think Finn Balor has to be my favorite.
In the NXT, yeah, I agree with you there. He was very just unusual person. He was the hottest free agent, you know, and
wasn't it rumored that he was going to be like the newest face of WWE, and then he got hurt, and that put like a hold on things. But I think he's supposed to be the newest face.
Yeah, I think he still is. They're just taking their time with it, you know, because with Vince, he loves telling that storybook ending. You know, he loves the David versus Goliath type thing. And with Finn, he's definitely the David. You know, he's not the Goliath out of the two.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, I mean, look at it this way. You know, Braun Strowman versus a Finn Balor. You know, yeah, I'd definitely watch that. I'd definitely watch Finn Balor versus Brock Lesnar. You know, but... yeah, it's just they'll develop more, and I like where they're all at right now, except for the tag team. We've discussed it before that the tag team went to shit, and I think Sanity coming up and the Authors of Pain, even though I feel they're not ready, but if they did brought him up, it'd definitely be different, especially with Paul Ellering there. He can guide the rest of those tag teams in the WWE. You know,
I like the Vaudevillains. I was sad to see them go.
Yeah.
See?
No,
this guy knows what he's talking about, Tony.
It's the NXT Tag Team Jinx. All right, so NXT Takeover.
Go ahead.
It was. Yes, it was. And then, but you got to like Aiden English now.
I love Aiden English.
You know, are you kidding me? That's funny as hell. So, all right. So the first match, it was Cien Almas versus Johnny Gargano. Cien Almas won. I was shocked by that. I really was.
Too.
I was very, very shocked. I thought Johnny Wrestling was going to win, but I was wrong. So it goes to show. So, shut up. So then up next, it was for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It was Authors of Pain versus Sanity. I love this match. I love the fact that what's her name? Jesus Christ. What's her name?
Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross. Sorry. Gets involved, and she's just that crazy to get involved. You know what I'm saying? Love this match. I text you, Rick. I said this match was the match of the whole night.
How great was it that Eric Young put himself in the match after the match had started?
Right?
I was just like, yo, Eric Young's in the match. This is even better. And then they won.
And they won, yeah. That one dude, not the bigger guy, the other guy, Wolf. Yeah, he had a big pop.
Yeah,
really big
good.
pop.
I didn't even know he was German either.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Dankeschön. I lived in Germany for a while. So the winners are Sanity, new tag team champions. Good for them. The next match, Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami. The winner was Aleister Black. I love this dude's character, man.
Yes.
I love this dude's character. He comes up on the main roster. I would love to see him and maybe Finn Balor. You know, him and Bray Wyatt. That'd be a good feud right there.
Oh, that would be so crazy.
Wasn't it? Hell yeah.
Yes.
But they don't do that type of stuff with him, though, if you notice. He just comes in as a dark person. That's it. They don't show him, like, trying to do some crazy stuff like Bray Wyatt does. But either way, that's a match I still would like to see. So, then up next, it was Asuka versus Ember Moon. What did you... And don't be biased, Rick. What did you think of this match?
This match was good. It was a lot better than what I've been saying. But I feel like Asuka does not sell moves for people. Mm-hmm. She is all offense, and I'm just like, yo, you gotta stay down. I get it, like you're supposed to be a juggernaut, but you gotta take the hits too. And apparently she did. She broke her collarbone.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's because she's just fragile or she just doesn't like to get hit. But
I don't think she's fragile. I looked at some old tapes of hers. That woman can take a hit. And
that's the thing. They said in Japan, she's amazing when she's in Japan. But I feel like she's being held back.
She is being held back. She is being held back. Watching those wrestling matches with Asuka, I was like, holy cow, I like this Asuka. And I like the Asuka now, too, you know. Very, very arrogant, you know, but it's like a heel. She can do heel face either way, and it's still, you know, she's very impressive. But she is being held back, though, you know, because and from what I heard was that she was, like, knocking some of these women out. So they kind of told her, hey, step it back a little bit. So the winner was Asuka, but now it looks like they might end up a tournament, maybe? Who knows?
You know, I was thinking that, but it may be the women's tournament. They may... Because the women's tournament is going to end at the end of September, I think. So maybe they wait until after that to bring Asuka back and don't take the title away. Because in 6 weeks, it's another 5 weeks before No Mercy and all that. So maybe they hold off taking the belt from her. And just wait for the winner of the women's tournament.
They might, yeah. That women's tour, I can't wait to see that one, boy. I'm telling you. A friend of mine that I used to train, she was a young kid, Nicole Savoy, she's going by. She's in that tournament. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Can she get us some tickets?
I know, right? Shoot. I was your trainer, damn it. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to be, you know, watching to see. We'll see. But then the question would be, when Asuka comes back, is she going to come back on the main roster or back to NXT and get her belt back? How long is she out for?
She's out for 6 to 8 weeks.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's not missing like no WrestleMania or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So finally, the last match for the NXT Championship: Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre. I really liked this match. I did. I think that was good that they gave Drew the title. At the end, we had some Ring of Honor guys come in and jump him. I thought that was pretty neat.
Not just any Ring of Honor guys. It's Adam Cole.
Adam Cole. A lot of people marked out for that, and that was good.
Yes.
We'll see where they go with it, and I'm glad they did that because then it was easy. It's an easy transition for Bobby Roode to go to SmackDown. But I did heard he's gonna, from time to time, come back because he still has that feud with Roderick Strong. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I guess they want to finish that feud up, and then, I mean, he's still gonna be on SmackDown, but he's gonna be like part-time in NXT. You follow me? Alrighty.
I got you.
All right, that's NXT. What do you got? Oh, did I tell you? I got my shirt from Collar and Elbow. I used our own.
Whoa.
Yeah, I used our own promo code too.
There you go. Well, like you were just saying, Wrestling POV Podcast is now affiliated with the Collar and Elbow brand. Not only do these shirts look good, but they feel great. Founder and wrestling legend Al Snow had this to say: "This is not my company. It's our company. This is our brand. For all of us who love wrestling, it belongs to us." Now, if that doesn't inspire you to go to collarandelbowbrand.com, how about this for inspiration? Use promo code WPOV and receive a 10% discount from Collar and Elbow. Guys, promo code WPOV, and you will get 10% off.
That's right. And I used our own promo code. So I got 10%. All right, so yeah, just check it out. Put our promo code in and you get that 10%. Can't tell you enough how much 10% is. It's more than 9.
It's more than 9.
Exactly. It's more than 9. So, Jesus, I'm dropping everything. All right, so let's go straight on to SummerSlam. Yahoo! All right, this was a very long day. Jesus, man, this was a long day. But I enjoyed it. The first match, it was the Hardys and Jason Jordan versus The Miz and The Miz Taraj. You know what? When this match happened, and the winner was Miz and The Miz Taraj, I thought that Wrestling POV belt was mine. I was like, you know what? I'm taking it. So, yeah, that's messed up. But this match was okay. I wasn't really invested in it. It was, to me, it was just now this. I heard this too. I heard that the Miz was pissed off because they were the first match. Now
wouldn't you?
well, yeah, but this was his gripe, was the fact that he said that, all right, he didn't have a problem being the first match. The problem that he did have was the fact that they didn't open the doors until 5 o'clock. If they're going to start that pre-show at 5, and, like 5-10 minutes later, I don't remember exactly what it was, have a first match, I mean, people are still walking in. So, his point is valid, and I agree with him. If you're going to do, obviously SummerSlam is one of the big four, and you're going to do a really early pre-show starting at 5, you got to open those doors at least around 3 to let these people in.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Did I say 3? I mean 4. Like at least an hour before. So I totally, Miz is growing to me. After what he did on Monday Night Raw, I'm becoming a Miz fan. I know, shocking, man.
What?
Yeah.
You know what? I become a Miz fan also, and there's only one reason to explain it.
What?
Maurice.
She is.
I am in love with that woman. I need to meet her, now.
Maurice.
I'm so glad she's back.
Maurice.
Yes.
What? I love you.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. So, now back to the match.
Shake them.
But like I said, it was a okay. It wasn't nothing that caught my eye, I guess. So, now the next match, it was the Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo and the Shark Tank. It was ridiculous. I hated this match. I hated the fact that Enzo was trying to be the main attention and,
That
oil
ruined
himself
it, right?
up.
Like, why are you dancing in the cage, bro?
Number
You
one,
ain't getting dollar bills.
no, I complained about this match before because of the simple fact that Enzo really didn't do anything to Big Cass for him to be in a damn shark cage to begin with. You know what I'm saying? So why was he there?
I agree.
And I hated it. And I'm rooting for Big Cass. And I know why Big Show is there because he's a big guy and they're trying to really push Big Cass. But I hated everything about this match. The winner ended up being Big Cass. So whatever.
And the crowd wasn't even behind the match. They were yelling boring the whole time.
They weren't. They really weren't. And if I was there, I would have been yelling boring too. So the next match was even worse. It was Randy Orton versus Rusev. It was, like I mentioned earlier, it was a whole 9 seconds. The winner was Orton. And Rick, you shot me that text saying that they're destroying Rusev, and I agree with you. I don't know whose, cereal he pissed in, but it's like, wow, dude, why are they doing this with you?
Well,
So,
I know I'm the new guy and stuff, and I'm just starting tonight. But you skipped a few matches. There were 2 matches at the end of the pre-show. There was the other 2 that we missed. I don't know if you were going back to them.
which one?
No, yeah. We just this is the order we had from last time. That's why we're not using that order. But what you said about Rusev, man, Randy Orton's kiss with his wife lasted longer than the match.
I saw that. That was ridiculous. Oh my god, ridiculous. So all right. So then up next it was Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. The winner was Neville. Now, at this point during the time, I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. It's crazy, Yeah, the order that I'm going in is the order the card that we had. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really skipping anything. So.
All right, my bad.
You're the new guy. So. So like I said,
I don't interrupt people, do I, Mr. Tony?
Jesus, Miguel, you're trying so hard.
I'm on my spot. I earned this spot.
Just stay with the soundboard. All right, so.
Sorry, Miguel, the better man got it.
So again, they did the back and forth thing. I even Rick too. I was like, why are they doing? He just won it, and then he's gonna lose it. I didn't get it. I thought, I was upset. My points were going downhill at this time. Jesus, man, I was really like, But
your points were going downhill. My points went downhill.
yeah, but you wasn't second to last. Who was last place, by the way, Rick?
All right, last place was indie wrestler Bam Bam Bundy with a negative 30.
God bless you, man.
We have ever had.
that is bad.
That shit was hard to call. I mean, these were tough matches to call from the first to the last. They were hard matches to call.
They were, but the thing of it is, like I said, with this match, with the Cruiserweight title match, I thought this one was an easy pick. Out of all of these matches, this was and the Finn Balor Bray Wyatt, those were the easiest matches to pick because Tozawa just won it. You know what I'm saying? For them to take it away that quick, it's like, I was mad. I don't think anybody.
I mean,
would you?
No, some people got Neville. I put Tozawa as well.
I put Neville.
Oh, see, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But as I can tell you, as a former two-time Wrestling POV champ, I did not find this difficult at all, seeing how I ended up in second place. Now, if I don't invite Elio Canellis to be in it, I will be the three-time champ.
Boy, you just get turned heel right away. All right, but I was like I said, I was like, just
It was
put my
funny
hands.
because during my promo video, I told everyone that my last name was Silver and I'm bringing home the gold. And the day after on Facebook, I didn't even take home the bronze.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't second to last, though. You had to agree with me. So now, up next, it was John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Again, more punishment for Baron Corbin. He loses clean to John Cena. I didn't find anything fascinating about this match.
No.
I didn't.
Corbin had no offense. All he
didn't.
did was argue with the crowd.
Yeah.
I like
Nothing.
I like Corbin. He's one of my favorites.
And he's mine, too. But he does have a nasty attitude, and it might hurt him. This might hurt him. We'll see where they go with it. Looks like, from this week's SmackDown, it does look like they're going to push him towards the
Give
U.S.
him a
title.
chance.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Up next, it was for the Raw Tag Team Championship. It was Sheamus and Cesaro versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. It was a little bit better, I guess, for a SummerSlam. The winner was Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Again, when that happened, I just freaking threw everything up in the air, got myself another shot, and chased it down with a Bud Light, and I was like, I'm done. Oh, my God. It was crazy.
I mean, if it wasn't obvious to you that they're going to give it to the Shield Jr., then I don't know what you're doing playing. I'll just say, what I'm saying?
I played because I wanted to play. So.
Well, when can we see the Shield coming back?
I don't think it'll happen.
That's not going to happen.
As long as Vince wants to push Roman, I don't think there'll ever be a Shield reunion.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Now, up next, it was for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. It was New Day versus the Usos. This match, this is when I was starting to get into SummerSlam. This was a really good match. And Rick, I am not a New Day fan. I picked New Day to win. And this is why I'm not a fan. They lost. They lost.
Oh, God. I was shocked.
I was too.
I was so shocked.
Mimi was sitting there doing cartwheels and stuff, and I was like,
yeah.
I had the New Day winning also. I was shocked with that.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I mean,
but the match was really, really good. Really
it was, but the thing is, this is the third time in a row that we've seen this match. Where they pick out of everybody's finishers, and it's just like, okay, somebody knew was going to win.
Yeah, no,
I get it.
I agree with you. I do. I agree with you, but this match was good. So, I mean, if they fight again, which obviously they are, they're going to have to top how they did this one. And then if they don't, I'm going to say it. But if they topped it, then, hey, good. So
also, just to add to Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose is now a Grand Slam champion.
Yes,
Tag
that's right.
Team, Intercontinental, U.S. and WWE Championship.
Yeah. He hasn't
He got
helped
it before Roman and Seth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So, all right, now up next, it was for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This one here, I didn't see coming. I really didn't. But this was a hard pick for me, too. Naomi versus Natalya. The match, but it goes to show you what I had said before. Naomi is not ready for that spotlight to be champion. You know, she really isn't. She is talented, but I don't think she's ready. I really don't. I thought she was going to win it, though, but Natalya ended up winning. I thought they always used Natalya. The reason why I didn't pick Natalya is because they always use her as to help this person, help that person, build this person. You know, that's her role. But then they gave her the title. I'm happy with it.
I was screaming. I was so happy. I was just like, I don't even care that I got 7 points for picking her. I'm so happy that she won.
Yeah.
Because she is the best in the ring there, man. I'm sorry. She's the best.
And she's a good worker, and it's in her blood. What can you say? It's in her blood. So now up next, this is where I was really disappointed. It was for the Raws. Jesus Christ! It was for the Raw. It was for the Raw Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. I thought I was gonna enjoy this match, and I didn't. I thought Alexa Bliss, she did her part, in my opinion. The winner ended up being Sasha, so no interference with Nia Jax, which I thought that it was going to happen. But she's what, four-time champion?
Four-time champion. Now, let me tell you this. Now, have you noticed in women's championship matches that they've been using the turnbuckle a lot to, like, knock out somebody and stuff like that? Like, so this happened with Sasha before. This is, like, the fourth pay-per-view in a row where a match is getting... when a girl hits her head on the middle turnbuckle, on the bottom turnbuckle, and then we're just like...
Yeah.
So, it's crazy because I know Vince doesn't want to do big moves with the women.
No.
But you got them banging their head against a goddamn turnbuckle to break their neck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know, Vince.
But we'll see where they go with it. I mean, the Bayley, I don't know.
Nia has to be next, right?
You would think, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, so then up next, it was Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Finn does not disappoint with his entrance. He had the whole crowd was just like in an uproar.
Yes, they were.
This match was pretty decent. It wasn't the best I've seen between these two, though, but it was decent, though. It was decent enough to, like, I was really interested in the match, but it wasn't their best, I can tell. The winner ended up being Finn Balor. It looks like that their feud is done. You know?
Yeah.
Now, if only they can do that with some of these other storylines, just get it done and over with instead of the rematch and then the rematch and then the street fight and then this and then the Brooklyn street fight. You know what I'm saying? If they can do it with those, I think they can run a good program.
Exactly.
So then up next, it was for the U.S. Championship, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. This was a good match. Shane McMahon, of course, you know, there's always has to be controversy, and Rick, you'll explain it later on in SmackDown Breakdown.
Yep.
But the winner ended up being AJ Styles. I was happy with that. I was finally saying to myself, oh my God, I got one. But no, I got the Finn Balor one too. But it was a good match. It was a decent match. They actually definitely helped SummerSlam. So good match. Winner was AJ Styles, and Rick, you'll go over what happened on SmackDown. Next, it was for the WWE Championship. It was Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. What did you guys think about this one? Everybody, just about. Who picked Jinder? There was like three people.
I picked Jinder.
You picked Jinder? Why?
Why?
Yes.
I just didn't think it was Shinsuke's time, and
He shouldn't have been in the match.
what's that?
He shouldn't have been in the match then.
Yeah, it just
Triple Threat US. That's where you should have put him.
I didn't like the way that it was created, and I went with Jinder, and I won.
And honestly, you know what? There wasn't that much time in that match, and for them to develop a good storyline, I think.
Since I picked Jinder, I wasn't the one second to last.
That is true. That is true. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Todd Silver's last episode. He will not be joining us. I'm kidding. No, but it is true though. I mean, I picked Shinsuke. I thought I don't know what my points are, but I don't think I bid that much.
I think you put 8.
Did I put 8? God damn.
No, you put 6. You put 6. I put 8.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, see, I put 8 for Jinder.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
And the thing is, what they did, the way the match was, it was no offense from Jinder at all. It was all Shinsuke, and then a botch collapse, and that wins the match. I'm just like, yo, man, there was just better ways to do it. Yeah. The match was the second shortest match at 11 minutes and like 20 seconds.
Wow.
15 seconds away from being the shortest match. Wow. This is a WWE title, man. What are you doing with this? It's not the cruiserweight stuff.
True.
Huh?
It's true.
Yeah, mad, man.
It is true.
I mean, you really think they could have gave Shinsuke the title? I mean, I can't see it.
Well, when I made that pick, I also said that I'm picking with my heart, and I know Jinder's gonna win, but I really want Shinsuke to win. But like you said, I don't think they build enough for this story to make him champion.
They didn't.
Man, I still can't believe that Jinder's the champion. I don't understand how he's the champion.
Everybody hating on him though.
Yo, when you got veins like that coming out of your pecs, then you could be champion of anything.
No, but Jinder ended up winning. But I mean, I see why they did it. With the interference and stuff like that, and they're gonna prolong this match even more. I mean, it might even go all the way to freaking Survivor Series, because I really think so. Because like what I had told you too, Rick, is that they're coming here in New Mexico in a few weeks, and they have it advertised for Shinsuke Nakamura versus Jinder Mahal for the championship.
I don't see Shinsuke sticking around for a long period of time. I don't think he's gonna be like a top superstar.
Oh yeah, he will be.
Yeah, he's gonna be the first Japanese WWE champion, man.
They're gonna push him to that level. I do. I mean, Vince was, aside that little accident he did with John Cena, Vince really wants to push this guy as the top guy in SmackDown.
And everybody wants to see Shinsuke versus AJ at WrestleMania.
Yeah, even AJ has said that. He was on a show, and he's mentioned, he goes, they got to book Shinsuke versus AJ at WrestleMania. Yep. And he said that someone else mentioned it too, and they said that they would steal the show, and they really would. But that they have not wrestled each other here in the States at all. They've wrestled out in Japan, but not here in the States. So that man, shoot. All right, so the final match, it was for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe versus Braun Strowman. I was really, really shocked by this match. I was really, really surprised that Brock Lesnar took all those bumps. Oh my God. Jesus, man. They pushed Braun Strowman. I thought he was going to win it for a second. I was like, oh my God, is Braun Strowman going to win?
And now, just to get to the pay-per-view points game, at this point, we had 4 potential winners, and all 4 of them picked a different guy.
Yep.
So it could have been 4 different winners. This was probably the most exciting pay-per-view points game. Everybody that's listening, you got to get on it for No Mercy, because this was epic. I mean, I was shaking. I was so nervous. I got a friend on FaceTime watching. He's like, yo, man, I might win. Another guy tweeting out, oh, I'm going to win. It's crazy, man. You get really excited. It makes the pay-per-views so much more exciting. I think Braun Strowman breaking everything in sight made that even better, because now everybody is just like, wait a second, Braun is going to win?
Yeah.
And then it didn't happen.
No. It didn't. That's messed up. Brock Lesnar ends up winning the match, pinning Roman Reigns.
I mean, rightfully so.
You messed up.
But Samoa Joe wasn't even in this match, Tony.
He was barely into this match, and I don't know why. Why put him in there if you're not going to have him do anything, But then it looks like he's going to go after the IC. So we'll see what happens with that, and hopefully. I mean, but overall, this SummerSlam, I give it, out of a 10, I give it about a 6. It wasn't the greatest, but there was certain matches that really was good that even got it up to 6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could have done a few things to make this pay-per-view a lot better. Like, The Undertaker was in town, and I think The Undertaker was there. How come he didn't come out during, the Universal Championship match to cause Roman to lose? I mean, if that would have happened, that would have been insane.
It would have been.
So
He was only there to
Taker
promote a
was-
video game.
yeah, he was in town. Jerry the King said he was only there just to promote a video game. They had to take pictures of his face and body and stuff like that. So
Right.
that's why he was there. I mean, I thought he was coming out too. I was like, once Roman goes for the ooh, oh, the Undertaker's coming out. And didn't happen.
I mean,
You're right. I would have been more excited.
I heard that too. That Undertaker was there for the video game, but like in my mind, I was thinking that they should have him come out and like interfere with Roman Reigns. That would have been insane. There would have been no roof at Barclays Center right now.
No.
It's true.
No. He is, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe he's just staying retired. He's like, no, I'm done. We'll see. But like I said, I gave SummerSlam this year, I gave it about a 6.
I'm gonna go and give it a 5, 4.5-ish.
Wow.
I mean, I was not impressed. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, me neither. Since I'm the new guy, I'm going to go neutral and go 5.5.
So overall, it's safe to say that SummerSlam was about a 5 out of a 10. So that is your SummerSlam. All right, now let's go straight on to Raw Notes. All right, the show opened up with the WWE Universal Champion Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman heading into the ring. Heyman recapped about what happened at SummerSlam, which made all of a sudden Braun Strowman comes out. Well, obviously now we know that it's he's the number one contender. Even though he didn't win, he still became. You know what? This is the problem I have. I got no problem watching this match. Don't get me wrong, but seriously, anyway. So Braun ends up attacking Lesnar. Gave him 2 running power bombs. Wow.
Power slams.
Power slams, my bad.
I mean, but if you're as big as Braun Strowman and you do that to Brock, I'm not that upset they gave him number one contender. But you're right. He should have won a match or something to give him that thing. But again, when you come out and you go, Braun,
Jesus Christ.
I'll give it to you, bro. You got it. All right, you want the title? You got it. You got it.
Hey, well, we'll see where they go with it. Now, the next pay-per-view, is that a Raw pay-per-view or SmackDown?
It's Raw.
It is
5
Raw.
weeks away. No mercy.
Huh. So I wonder if they're going to involve the Universal Championship then. They have to, right?
Yeah. It's announced, yep.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm shocked
Is
at
it
that.
Brock and Braun?
Brock and Braun.
Brock and Braun. Brock and Braun won. All right, so then, of course, up next, it was the Brooklyn Street Fight. Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. Big Cass injured his knee. He was really pissed off, too. Really pissed.
Yes.
And I knew something was wrong because you can clearly hear Enzo tell the rest, just raise my hand. And, and the result is he's going to be out 8 to 9 months. So,
Do you think those guys are still friends, or
I don't know, to be honest. The heat that Enzo's been getting backstage, getting booted out the bus by Roman. I don't know, to be honest. I mean, obviously he has no problems, going solo. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
But yeah, once this feud thing is over, which it appears it is now, I don't see this guy lasting too long either. I mean, he has no purpose if he's not with Enzo.
Who, Big Cass or Enzo?
No, I'm sorry. If he's not with Big Cass.
Yeah.
If Enzo's alone, nobody's gonna like this guy anymore.
No, and I agree with you there. But the thing that's keeping him there is his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hated Jimmy Mouth of the South. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even probably pick up a pencil. But what kept him in wrestling was his mouth, and that's what's going to happen with Enzo. It's his mouth. His promo work is off the hook. I can't take that away from him. Nobody can, And but I think if he keeps crossing the bridge, they'll eventually will let him go, but they're gonna keep him around as a hype guy, But then now he's in 205 Live. What the fuck?
You heard about that? He's been bringing like friends backstage, and his friends have been taking pictures with the wrestlers, and that's like rule number one, that you don't do that and stuff.
Yeah, and
And like the sad thing about it, yes, I'm saying a sad thing for Big Cass. The sad thing is this program was ending. You didn't need to have this match.
They didn't.
You had this stupid match, and Enzo moves on. Enzo was gonna move on.
Yeah.
They were 24 hours away from him moving on. Why have this match?
Yeah, and I was curious to know where they were gonna put Big Cass. You know what I'm saying? But you're right. So unfortunately, now he's out 8 to 9 months. So. Up next, it was Nia Jax versus Emma. Obviously, Nia Jax wins. I'm hearing little rumors about Emma is that she's going to be trying to get with Jason Jordan. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Yeah, just so she can get a push. So, we'll see. And then, actually, I forgot to mention this in SummerSlam, too. Elias made an appearance. Dude, that whole segment with Elias was hysterical.
Yes.
Wow. And he grew onto me really, really quick. He's back in there, and then he just the songs he comes out with, that was hilarious. He ends up beating R-Truth. I don't know why R-Truth is getting involved with this. I'm still, Rick, whatever happened with Goldust?
What the hell happened with Goldust? He was supposed to be at SummerSlam.
Who was supposed to be watching?
I don't know. And then he doesn't even say anything unless he's supposed to be watching Big Cass. Or I don't know. I mean,
not anymore.
Whatever it was, he just wasn't involved. That was pathetic, man. I mean, you're gonna play Goldust like that? You bring back the old Goldust, and you're gonna.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, but you got R-Truth fighting.
Yeah, exactly. So, but then Elias defeats him. So
I'm a big Goldust fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around a while. So up next, it was Kurt Angle. He comes out to introduce the newest member of the Raw roster. When he said that, I was thinking all day Bobby Roode. I was thinking either Bobby Roode or the Authors of Pain. One of those two.
I thought Darren Young. I'm not gonna lie.
I forgot. That's right. He's supposed to be back soon. I totally forgot about that. Wow.
He's like, he's been out for almost a year, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, Darren Young. Thank you, Kurt Angle.
But then, of course, who comes out? John Cena. John. Anyway, he comes out and he calls out Roman Reigns.
Yep.
the two most hated guys in wrestling today. He put them together. I know why they did it, but it's just weird.
I cannot stand John Cena on the mic when the cameras are rolling. When the cameras aren't rolling and he's talking like normal, he's perfect. But when the cameras are rolling and that guy has the mic, I cannot stand him. That's like one of the reasons why I hate John Cena, for that reason only.
But he knows how to work the crowd, though.
Yes, and just like Todd just said, and that is the exact same reason why I hate Roman Reigns. I mean, we can have a whole episode on Rick and Todd's debate on who's worse, John Cena or Roman Reigns.
John Cena by far.
Oh, see?
Yeah, but we'll save it for another show. So anyway, he calls out Roman Reigns. He comes out. They're both in the ring, and then all of a sudden, The Miz comes out, interrupts them. He has his Miztourage with him. And let me tell you something. The Miz cut the best promo he ever had.
The best.
I told you, Rick, that The Miz was growing on to me, and he has grown with his promo work. It was off the hook.
You know what was off the hook during that segment? I didn't mean to cut you off, but I need to for this one. Maurice, going back to my girl Maurice. Maurice was looking the best she's ever looked since she came back.
Maurice.
I love Maurice. We need to get Maurice on the show.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What's your number? Give me your number. I'll make it happen.
Oh,
it's 36 double D.
All right, so The Miz, like he said, he cut probably one of the best promos he could ever cut on them.
He just said the truth.
Yeah, he did. So then Cena comes out and he said he proposed a tag team match between himself and Reigns versus The Miz and a member of the Miz Taraj. So, but then all of a sudden Samoa Joe came out. He interrupted all three, and again, his promo work was off the hook. You cannot take nothing away from Samoa Joe. I'm telling you right now, he will be one of the top dogs in that company.
Bingo!
And the
Yeah.
best part of Samoa Joe's promo, he did not bash The Miz.
He didn't.
He was just there, and it was just a good thing because a lot of people, when they go out there, they want to just jump on The Miz.
Yeah.
And he showed full support. I skipped ahead a little bit. I'm sorry. When he went backstage,
Yes. No, that's fine.
and he was with the Miz Taraj, he basically told them, "Listen, you guys do what you do outside the ring. You do your little unorthodox thing." It wasn't an insult. Miz is unorthodox,
Sure.
and many people there would have just insulted him, but he didn't, and that just shows you that Miz does have some kind of respect backstage. I mean, not everybody likes him,
Yeah.
and that's the big person to like you.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with you there. The one thing I do have to say though is that Samoa Joe's work makes him seem like he's unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? And
He makes it seem like you walk down the block, he's gonna hurt you.
Oh yeah, it's true. So anywho, then Samoa Joe ends up attacking Cena. While Reigns beats up on the Miz Taraj, and then the scuttlebutt happened, and then we got the main event. So then up next, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, they cut their promo. Then the Hardy Boys came out, and they ends up beating them. To me, bringing in the Hardys without doing the broken gimmick, now it's getting a little bit out of hand. It's like why bother with this?
And you hear what Michael Cole's been saying, right?
No.
He's calling them the Woken Hardys.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
So instead of broken, we're gonna just say that they're woken.
Yeah.
Sound like a toddler. That's the Woken Hardys. Mommy, I think they're woken.
They are woken now. They woke it all. Jesus. All right, so then Sasha Banks cut her promo. I ain't gonna get into that because it was ridiculous. Up next, then before on the show, Jason Jordan went up to Kurt Angle, and he told him that he wants competition or whatever the hell he said, and he wants to face Finn Balor. Even Kurt Angle looked at him and said, "You sure about that? Are you ready? You think you can handle him? I don't think you can." It's like, what are you thinking of, dude? He came out 2-0 pop. Nobody cheered him. Nobody.
And they changed the song.
And they changed the song again. It's like, you're not. If you're gonna challenge Finn Balor, you can't. Everybody loves Finn Balor. You're not gonna go over on Finn Balor. Finn Balor, really? Ridiculous. So anywho, Finn Balor wins. That's it.
Yeah.
Then the main event, John Cena and Roman Reigns versus The Miz and Samoa Joe. Of course, John Cena and Roman Reigns wins. But during the match, Roman Reigns accidentally hit John Cena with a Superman punch as he was going for Joe. They just kept looking at each other. So it looks like there's going to be a program between Samoa Joe and John Cena and Roman Reigns. So we'll see what they
That's
go
a
with.
WrestleMania match, man. I don't see why they're doing this now.
I heard a rumor that they want Roman back in the title hunt at WrestleMania. That's what I heard. So
3 straight WrestleManias.
I know,
They're gonna
right?
make it 4 now.
They might. So that is your Raw. All right. So of course, everybody loves comedy. You gotta check out Luis Vasquez, October 7th at the Elks Club, 134 North Main Street in Leominster. Did I say that right? I think I did. It's in Massachusetts. The doors open at 9 o'clock. He just had a show the other day and killed it. He killed it. Everybody was laughing hysterically. I don't know what they were doing, but they were laughing hysterically. They loved it. They loved it. So make sure you go see him October 7th, Luis Vasquez at the Elks Club at Massachusetts. The doors open at 9 p.m. Rick, you got something, right?
Yeah.
What you got?
It's time for the SmackDown Breakdown.
Break it down.
What?
What? Oh my goodness! That's Tony
That's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a break, little man. Break it down.
That song
All right.
brings back so many good memories. You have no idea.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. Look at that. Finally, after all these times, 83 episodes.
I mean, I think we sang it pretty good, man.
I thought we did. I always thought we did. Jesus, Miguel. What the hell? All right, go ahead. Well, before you get a heart
so
attack.
SmackDown opens up with the United States Champion AJ Styles, who comes out and says the return of the U.S. Challenge begins now, and he is quickly interrupted by Kevin Owens, who says, I want to take on the U.S. Champ again.
Yep.
And that Shane screwed him. And then Shane, I don't know why, he's sweating bullets, and he's just like, all right, I agree. I'll give you a match, Kevin Owens against AJ Styles for the United States Championship. However, if you lose, this will be the last time you will go after this title as long as AJ Styles is champion. And Kevin Owens is like, all right, but I get to choose the ref. And apparently, Kevin Owens got pulled like that, and he's just saying, I do whatever I want. Mm-hmm. And Shane agreed to it.
Now, at one point, did you think that's when Bobby Roode was going to come out?
I thought Bobby Roode was coming out. I
And
thought he was
actually,
answering an open challenge.
And so did the whole arena. Because
Yes.
you heard them, they were saying Bobby Roode, Roode, or whatever they were saying. So they did too. I did too. So go ahead.
All right. Next up, we have Daniel Bryan. All right, Todd. Now, this is going to be whether or not you stay on this show with us. Do you like Daniel Bryan?
As the general manager, I do.
Do you like Daniel Bryan at all?
I do. I don't have any issues with the guy. I like him.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Todd Silver's last time being on the Wrestling POV podcast. I'm just kidding.
Why are you the way that you are?
What's that his name? Miguel.
Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Damn.
Wow.
Oh, man. Todd, man, you're getting it today, man. All right. Well, welcome to the show.
I know, right?
Good.
If you don't know it, I hate Daniel Bryan.
He hates him with a passion.
With every being in me. Daniel Bryan tells Jinder Mahal that the Singh brothers will be fighting Shinsuke Nakamura. And I was like, okay.
Really?
Finally.
Really?
They haven't fought yet.
Yeah, that is true too, but not against Shinsuke. No, didn't like it. No.
Well, Kevin Owens then tries to convince Sami Zayn to be the referee. And I was like, wait, is Sami Zayn going to be the referee? He seemed like he wanted to do
He
it.
did too at one time.
Then all of a sudden we have the artiste, Aiden English, come out doing his little song, which, I mean, I love it. I love his whole character. And out comes Bobby Roode. That was just glorious.
He had the biggest pop in that arena.
The biggest
man.
pop,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ. And you see him too. At one point, he was just like, wow.
Yeah.
You've never seen that in TNA.
Shoot.
It's true.
And, it was amazing, and he ended up winning the match. So hopefully Bobby Roode does well. Next up, we have Daniel Bryan
Jesus Christ.
and Chad Gable backstage. And Daniel Bryan, he felt bad. He's like, I let Jason Jordan go to be with his father, but his father hooked me up with one of his friends. And out comes Shelton
Benjamin.
He is back, Jack, and he's going to be tag team partners with Chad Gable starting next week.
Yep.
What do you think? What do you think?
I guess. I mean, what else are they going to do with Chad Gable? You know, seriously. You know? I mean, the Usos got the titles now, so obviously they're going to start a program with them.
I hope so. I mean, I love Shelton, and I got to be honest. It was Jason Jordan that made me hate American Alpha.
Really?
So, like, Chad Gable is so freaking strong, man. The
He
roll-up German suplex that he does is badass.
Yeah.
And the guy can wrestle. It was Jason Jordan who was doing the head shrink and tongue that made me just say, no, dude, no.
Yeah, no. I mean, I kind of agree with you. He was overbearing, I guess.
Sure.
You know, Jason Jordan. But I like Chad Gable, but we'll see what happens with Shelton Benjamin if he stays healthy. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Christ.
Do you think of a name? Can you think of a name for these guys?
No. What other? I don't know. I don't know what's. I mean, that. Yeah, that's the name. That's the name.
All right. Next up, we had Sami Zayn tells Kevin Owens, "I'm not going to be your referee,"
Dang.
and just left it at that. All right.
Bummer.
Yeah. Oh well.
Next up, we had the Hype Bros versus the Usos. Now, Todd, you're a Long Island boy. What do you think of the Hype Bros?
I'm a fan of Zack Ryder. You know, I like the guy, and I hope he goes far.
Zack
You know,
Ryder?
Woo woo. You know it.
They could do a lot with him.
Yeah, I don't know. Miguel didn't like that answer, but what can they do with Zack Ryder that they can't have him with, you know, what's
Turn
his
him heel.
face name? Turn him heel
Turn Zack Ryder heel.
That'd be a
against.
good idea.
Get rid of Mojo Rawley. Get rid of Mojo. Mojo sucks.
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about him.
I don't know.
You want a piece of me? Because I'm pretty sick of your damn mouth.
Rick hates Mojo Riley. He really does. But what I would
Put
like to
Zack
see.
Ryder with Dolph.
No.
They're actually best friends off camera.
Are they?
Exactly.
But no. But I think what they need to do is have. I like the heel turn idea, that's what the route they should go with Zack Ryder. Have him turn heel against Mojo Riley. Have them just do a little program, you know. See how Mojo goes.
Can I actually tell a little side story about Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Me and my boy Bobby went to a Motley Crue concert out here on Long Island a few summers ago, and we went to a diner before the show. And we were about to leave, and we were about to get into my car, and my boy was like, "Oh, you know who that is that's just walking in?" He's like, "That's Zack Ryder." And Zack Ryder was with Dolph Ziggler walking into the diner. So we went back into the diner to say hello, and we took a picture with them. And they were going to the same concert. They were going to see Motley Crue, the same concert with us, the Jones Beach. So they are definitely close friends, and I think they'll work well together.
Yeah, see, Tony, the guy knows what he's talking about. I told you not to get him off the show.
I didn't mean to go off topic or anything, but you know,
Nah, man.
That's fine.
Listen, man, anytime you can cut Tony off is the best.
Oh, that's messed up. Dang. All right. No. But I still turn Zack Ryder heel and have him fight Mojo. You know, and then actually Dolph's a heel anyway, so yeah, put him with Dolph. You know.
What does Dolph have in store for next week? I know, Rick, you're probably gonna get into it in a little bit, but Dolph Ziggler did promise that he's gonna make a big impact next week. I wonder what he's gonna do about that.
All right, well, if you would have gave me another 2 minutes, I would have said it myself. That is Tony's catchphrase.
Yes, it is.
Tony.
That's my line.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be my first and last show. I can feel it.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but like you said, Dolph Ziggler.
Uh-oh. You got cut off, Rick. He's not there.
He's not there.
No.
See, it's a good thing I brought it up then.
Yeah, see? That's
A promo where he
there he is.
said he had a change of character. Yeah, always been here.
No, you were cut off, Rick. The only thing we heard was you mentioned Zack Ryder, and then It seems like you jumped out the window or something.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, go ahead.
So what I was saying was Dolph Ziggler cut a promo where he was saying how he's making changes to his character.
Yeah, no, my thing is this. He was bitching about everybody else's character. Did you catch that? You know?
Yes.
Oh, I have to dress this way, or I got to be like a glow stick or something, whatever he said. So, yeah, I mean, is he going to come out the same, or has he got a different look? What's going on?
No, I think what's going to happen is he's going to challenge Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode, he talked about having lasers, and maybe I'll have a nice shiny
robe. Yeah. I thought he was talking about Charlotte Flair.
Or maybe, I mean.
But it could be Bobby.
And then he said having a woman come out with him. So who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be Zack Ryder dressed up as a woman.
It might. It might be.
That's
Jesus.
Tyler Breeze's job.
I was gonna say, yeah, Tyler Breeze. He likes to dress up as the woman.
So yeah, I think Dolph next week is going to be facing Bobby Roode. I think that's where that's going, and I think that's a great program.
No, I agree with you.
Next up, we had Nakamura versus the Singh brothers. Nakamura wins, obviously, and he tells Jinder Mahal to come in the ring.
Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Yeah.
He does, and he gets kicked in the head. He gets knocked out with the Kinshasa.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens is interrupted by Breezango, who said we weren't going to see him for 2 weeks, and says that they want to be the referees. And Kevin Owens says, hell no. Hell no. And then out of nowhere, Baron Corbin says, I'll do it if you give me the first opportunity against you for the title. And Kevin Owens says, okay. Naomi and Becky Lynch versus Natalya and Carmella. Naomi and Becky Lynch win. I love the way Carmella and Natalya interacted with each other. Carmella refused to tag herself in, and then Natalya came and said, "No, you best get in the ring." And then she ended up losing.
Yep.
I think Carmella and Natalya teasing each other Carmella teasing Natalya for the next couple weeks is going to be exciting. I think she's going to cash in soon. I think it's going to be
You think so?
within the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
I don't see her doing that till WrestleMania, to be honest.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a long way.
It is, but that's what's gonna. I think that's what's gonna get her more heat. It's just the fact she's gonna hang on to it and tease it every single freaking chance she gets, and it's gonna piss everybody off. And having James Ellsworth with her, it's gonna be even worse. But I do.
Well, what's that guy's purpose?
To be the best manager in the business.
No, I hate him. He stinks. He's a
Duh.
Duh.
Whenever he says duh, it's like so good. You gotta give it up. Come on.
No, I won't. Sorry. I will not.
Next up, we had Lana, who is psyching up Tamina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's gonna crush somebody.
I guess.
I'll tell you who I like to crush.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. The main event, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens with Baron Corbin as the ref for the United States title. I don't know what happened. I didn't see Kevin Owens touch the rope at all, like Baron Corbin said he did. He didn't even graze it. Like, I know AJ said, you gotta grab it. You gotta grab it right there. And he didn't grab it. He didn't even touch it. But Baron Corbin breaks the hold. And then all of a sudden, Shane McMahon comes out sweating bullets again. I mean, dude, get a towel, bro. Son, put some friggin' secret on your forehead or something, man. That's. So he comes out and you notice also the way Shane McMahon be walking like a chicken, like he walks to the ring and it's just like a chicken. So he walks to the ring and he's arguing with Baron Corbin, saying, "You need to do a better job." Where the hell were you when the ref got punched in the eye? Why didn't you come out for that?
It's true.
This is preposterous.
Oh, you said the key word.
Yes. And then Shane gets it. So Baron Corbin's like, "You want me to ref? Be the ref." And then all of a sudden, Shane McMahon puts the referee's uniform on and he counts 3 for AJ.
Mm-hmm.
And now this is the worst part. I don't want to see Shane McMahon fight Kevin Owens.
No.
Don't do that, people.
No.
Please.
It looks like it's heading that way, right?
Yes, and it's like the McMahons and Triple H, they just can't stay out of the light.
No.
It's over.
Nope. I agree with you.
And I feel like you got Vince McMahon back in the gorilla position, like, yeah, oh yeah,
Just do it.
yes, just do it, yes, my son, he's all over it. And it's like, dude,
I agree. I totally agree.
I don't sound like that at all, Rick. What the hell? Why are you back here? I'm just making sure that you sound like me. You know what, Rick? Again, you're fired.
Wow.
Well, that was your SmackDown breakdown. It is now time for Raw versus SmackDown. And I look back at the tapes, Tony. Raw is up 12-7, not 13.
Okay.
It was a mistake made last week. So Raw is up 12-7. And also, our fans voted on Twitter. Fans, you get to vote which one you thought was better. It helps us make the decision, I'm telling you. So go on our Twitter page at WrestlingPOV and cast your votes every night after SmackDown on which you thought was better. This week, Tony, the fans vote 72% for SmackDown.
Oh, wow,
That
really?
help you make your decision at all.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll let the first pick go to Todd. Which one you thought was better, SmackDown or Raw?
I thought Raw was better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, you care to explain?
I don't know, just the crowd. I don't know. I just went with Raw. You know,
Really?
I'm not a fan of SmackDown. I'll watch it. You know, I'll enjoy it. But I'm just a fan of Raw. So, and I thought Raw had it.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm a huge fan of Raw, but I just think So yeah, I'm not kidding. But I just think the fact that Bobby Roode made his appearance, Shelton Benjamin, I wasn't too happy about it. The rest of the SmackDown, to me, it was kind of like a bland show. The only thing that I got hyped up for was just Bobby Roode, and I think with Bobby Roode being there, I think he just edged Raw. So I'm going with SmackDown.
All right, and I mean, I want to say that I'm a SmackDown guy.
Well,
but,
your job is to report SmackDown, so.
Yeah, I think Bobby Roode definitely raised the bar.
He did.
Shelton Benjamin.
I don't think he did.
Nakamura fighting, the Usos fighting, Naomi, Becky Lynch. I mean, I enjoyed the matches that they had. I'm sorry, I did not like the main event for Raw. And I feel like Raw was just dragging its claws on the floor. Like, they weren't doing much in that episode. So, if I have to say anything, I'm going to go with SmackDown. Therefore, giving SmackDown 8 points. So now it is now 12-8. Make sure you vote on our Twitter page at WrestlingPOV. And that is Raw versus SmackDown.
All right, that was a very, very long show today. Well, no, it was about the same as last week. So, but that's what you get when you have NXT Takeover. Then you got SummerSlam. So the next pay-per-view's in 5 weeks, Rick?
5 weeks.
So 5 weeks we have the No Mercy pay-per-view. It's the Raw pay-per-view. We'll find out and see, where they go with Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to see I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with Samoa Joe and The Miz. That I'll really get invested in. Bobby Roode, we'll see what happens with that. And
I'm curious to see what they're doing with Alexa also, because Alexa is the main wrestler on the ad, on the No Mercy ad.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure she's going to use her rematch clause at No Mercy.
No, she uses it for next week.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
But something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nia Jax is probably going to get involved, and she's probably they're going to set it up for No Mercy. It's probably going to. I bet you anything, it's going to be a specialty match. It's gonna. Yeah. There's some kind of stipulation that's gonna either in a cage, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens. Everybody, welcome Mr. Todd Silver. He was more observing for today's show, but next week he'll be more verbal, and he was just seeing how the flow of the show goes, and we definitely welcome him.
I had a really good time tonight, and once again, thanks for bringing me on board. I think the three of us, or the four of us, I should say, are going to have a good time doing this, and I'm ready to bring Wrestling POV to the next level. Let's do it up. And
we definitely will, because we are worldwide, my friend, worldwide. And
I mean, our title has gone to 3 different countries, people.
That is
That's
true.
to tell you worldwide. I don't know what is.
With that being said, that is the end of our show. I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with Rick Serrano III.
Yeah.
Wait, the third wheel. I know it's messed up with me. Trust me, next week it'll be myself, then Todd, then you, then Miguel, right? So, all right, so the third wheel.
Rick Serrano, the Lord.
And our newest member, Todd Silver.
Hey, what's up, people?
No, you got to say bye. We're not. We're saying bye. So you fit right in.
Adios.
All right. And whoa, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness! What is going on? Tony, just say my name. Tony, just say my name.
And our intern, where is he?
Miguel Cole. Adios.
I love piece of hair grease. We'll see you next week.
Good night, everybody!
Okay, let me tell you something, Tony. I gotta talk to you.
Okay.
There's some things that I can handle, but taking my adios, that's ridiculous now. I mean, I'm trying to be as tall as possible, but that just, come on. You know what? I'm writing this down. Tony, I'm writing it down. Todd Silver, a host in training. That's what I'm thinking. A host in training. I want the seat. I'm gonna fight him for the seat.